Oh, I'm excited about today's word. I think we're going to jump in today's word. And today's word is actually kindness, I believe. Let me make sure I jump in here. And yes, as if we did presence, we did courage yesterday. And today we are doing kindness. And I've gone back. I know we're in day 31. And we're going back because I think people couldn't hear the words that we started out the first 15 days. So I'm going back in. It's kind of crazy, but I want to make sure we capture these words that are helping. So nobody doesn't matter what day in this is. The word for today is kindness, and kindness. And I'm gonna put this. I think you guys can see it, and so I'm gonna just make it a little bit bigger so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So boom. Here we go. I even bold it for you guys. All right. So, and then we'll take tomorrow's day and put it away. So we just have it right here. Okay. So, what does kindness mean? Kindness is strength under control. It costs little, but it changes everything. Kindness is strength under control. It costs little, but it changes everything. If you can be kind to folks, if you can be good to folks, if you can make sure that your love is seen, I say, can they see Christ in me? And if they can, then I'm being kind. Kindness has a way of disarming tension and restoring dignity. It doesn't require agreement or approval, it's just awareness and choice. Today we talked about loving on people in our devotion, and kindness comes from that presence and from that point of view where you're thinking about somebody else before you think about your first. You're thinking about not reacting when somebody says something, but you treat them as if they were your mom, that they were your sister, that they were your best friend, that you treat them as if they are a human being first. You know, I once watched someone, his entire posture change after a simple compliment. Nothing else changed, but something inside of them did. Kindness doesn't fix everything. It doesn't change the situation. It's just how you approach it. For me, one of the things that I get when I think about kindness is customer service people. They bother me because I don't think they're listening to me. And I want to be heard. I want to be seen. I want to be known with whatever the issue that I'm having on customer service. And I realize that if I'm kind, not just lay over and say I don't have an issue, but I'm kind in my approach. I'm kind in my talk. It gets much further than when the person is trying to. And sometimes I'll even say, "I'm being nice to you right now." You know, if I had to, and then you kind of hear them breathe, and the guard does, because it doesn't fix everything, but it reminds people that they matter, and that reminder carries weight. I always try to start a conversation when I make a phone call. How are you doing today? Are you having an amazing day? And sometimes they're not. And sometimes you get to the person who says, what do you want? You know, if that's ever happened to you where you call in, how are you doing today? And they say, what do you want? How can I help you? How can I serve you? That's not being kind, right? But I'm not going to judge them. But I'm going to say, oh man, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're able to have a wonderful day. I hear it in your voice. Do you need to take a breath before we start? And then sometimes they just continue to go on. Well, how can I help you? How can I help you? Like they got to get off the phone, but that's okay. That's okay as long as I'm saying that I'm kind. And so, you know, today I want you to make your connection. And whatever connection, we need to make connections every single day. At the end of this year, you need to have 365, if not more, new connections or different connections, or you have made connections. They don't have to be new. It could be your mom that you're calling, but you're making a connection and you're being intentional about your day to do it. And so today I want you to make your connection to a small act of kindness. Whatever you can do. I'm not saying you need to walk somebody across the street because you might not even be walking and you might not run into anybody. Especially if you're in the West. If you're in the East, then there's always going to be somebody that's around that you could help. But what could you do kind? What think about today? What could you do that would be an act of kindness? And then go ahead and make that happen. It could be just a compliment. It could be a thank you. It could be a smile. It could be you go to the grocery store and just smile at 10 people. What if you did that? That would be an act of kindness that would change your whole consonants, right? Let somebody know that they matter. Let the clerk go buy a pack of gum and tell the person that's at the checkout line, I love your smile. Make that compliment today. The promise to yourself can be anything. We talk about it every single day, whatever that is. But I'm going to give you a suggestion. I want today that you speak one intentional word of kindness. So if that means you have to go to that grocery store and make that compliment, go ahead and do that today. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to make your promise. I want you to say it out loud. So if my promise is I'm going one intentional word of kindness, I'm going to say it to the clerk at the grocery store. I'm going to go there and I'm going to say that I love her smile. I want you to say that out loud. I'm going to tell the person that I meet today that I love their smile. And then I want you to write it down. I'm going to tell the person I love their smile. And then I want you to make sure you do it before you go to it. All right, so today's word is kindness. I know it's not something new and it's not something you don't know. It's just something we need to be reminded of as we are becoming the person that God has.